Welcome to Ocean Pirate, Kingswith. Thanks for your subscriptions, views, everything. Your contributions are, really, they mean something to me. It's brilliant. Now, we're on to prepping the hull. Whether I can get the blue and the red on by June the 3rd is going to be a bit of a gamble, because I think we've got today as a good weather day, and we've got next week 3 days, so it's possible. Let's have a quick look. Now, I did have someone come and do a little bit of sanding and getting the worst off, but obviously they went blind with this bit. So I've been doing this, and this is what we're after. We're after a very, very flat, completely matte finish. We can't have that's still gloss showing through. Now, I know Jack's been over this, but he took the rough stuff off, but that's not ready. This isn't right. If you look, you can see there's pigments of basically gloss still showing through. It's not a gloss, this is actually a semi-gloss. And here, if we look, we can see it's a lovely matte. We're going to go over the whole thing again. The whole boat needs to be done over again. And if we come across anything like, I don't know, like them little dimples up there, we go over them, and then we give it a little bit of fill, then we go over it again until we get this completely off colour. This, we need this, not this. That gloss will completely make your paint go to a sort of like a, if you look closely, a bubbly look. It won't work. It just doesn't work well on boats. So let's have a look. I have done a little bit already, a bit of priming. I'm just gauging, like here for example, that one, a little bit of filling there, and then over going again. But as I go around this boat, I'm just, like I say, I have started on it a little bit just to get the gist of what we're doing. I've actually stopped just here. I need to work down to here. I'm not overly fussed at the moment about the keel and the underside, because that's going to be done separately. But I do need to concentrate on these sections here, the reds and the whites here, definitely. Just a little bit of work more to do on the keel. Basically, on the keel we need to get the old wire brush. Trying to keep the dust down. Got an extractor thing, which is a unit what fits on the back of the sander, and also spraying. If I spray where we are, I don't think I'm going to get the crackiest finished in the world. You're better off tipping and rolling. Plus, if any of the ladies of this town have got their washing out on the line, I don't think they're going to be much impressed coming back to a multicoloured pair of knickers or something, or wherever they're washing, thanks to me. And believe you don't want to mess with Norfolk women. Trust me, they're all unto themselves. Oh, this ain't an easy task. Right, little recap where we are. This side is pretty much sanded. We've gone down, not all the way down to the keel, because there's work to do down there still. But if we can concentrate on this area here, sort of where the white line comes to an end, which is sort of here, this level, and then we can pick up a partial section of the red. That's where we're sort of aiming for, and to this front section, and then at the back section with the primer, we're aiming for this edge, just here, along this edge. The reason for that is because the other side of the hull needs a bit more work than just sanding. That's going to need a bit of scraping off, and basically checking over properly. There's a good time to see if there's anything what we need to be looking at as well. We already know just where the exhaust is over there, and around that way there is a couple of blanks to weld up, so we know we can't go too much on that, so we need to get a welder to do that. These are the grill holes, which obviously there's 4 of them, and I actually do have the grills, and here they are, dusty like everything else. Little problem, they're a bit big, so we've got to deal with that. If we don't fit these today, or get them ready for fitting, when it comes to priming, we'll have to come back and do it again. So just around these bits, because I'll have to use a grinder then exposes metal back to square one in that little area. So that's something else that's just been thrown in the bag. Just the other 3 to do. Andrew, it's the last one. Yeah, we're in. Battery served its purpose. Not too bad. Right, back onto the rest of it. We're using this. I'll get some pictures for this for you. It's basically a grey oxide. It's for marine, vehicle, metal, wood, concrete, floors. It does everything. It's really, really good stuff. And the beauty of this is it is literally fast to put on, and it's quite quick to dry. So we can go back on a few bits within an hour. So that's why we're doing a big section of the boat to start with, and then we can move on to other parts of the boat while this is drying. Go back, do some filling, re-sand, re-prime, and then when we're happy with things, we can move on. God, that's got to be worth a like. Let's have a look. Oh. Some little bits are going to need spraying, bits I can't get to inside the inside here, for example, there's certain bits underneath which I can't get the roller to, and obviously behind the blocks, so I want to spray out behind the blocks. Anything behind the blocks, that gets done when the boat gets lifted. You just have your primers, your paints, everything ready, and you'll have an hour or two just to sort that out. Now, what's the difference? Let's have a look. Let's go back. Obviously still got the other side to do. Don't look down the other side. So walk through. Some bits need a little bit of repair, like we pointed out earlier on. But in general, like here, small piece here, not too much. But in actual fact, for a 60-year-old boat, she's making a comeback. Look at that. I missed a bit. Put it on the list. Thanks for watching, people. Take care of yourself. Next time we'll be hopefully fully grey and we'll be cutting down, ready for painting. Well, we'll see. Take care. Thank you.